Fresh J's.
What do you guys have a thought about what was it called? The Dave Chappelle special, what was it called? Unforgiven?
I think
so.
I think it was Unforgiven.
Yeah. What is your take on that? We haven't podcasted since that happened.
That's the one he just did on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, he let it out.
I think it was amazing, first of all, that he just dropped he's just dropping things on Instagram. Mm-hmm. He's dropping stand-up clips like we're dropping stand-up clips. Mm-hmm. Just a clip of him. Mm-hmm. So, like, first of all, how powerful the internet is. Dropping a thing on there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
He just has he has such a tight relationship with all of us somehow. He can just drop something on his. And that makes me think about what anybody could be doing. You can just say a little bit of something to the people you want to say something to. First of all, Andrew Schultz does this wonderfully in breaking up the idea of like the whole production idea. When you have more of a production conveyor belt, you know how quickly you're going to put things on, you can be thinking on stage more about how the Instagram viewers are going to be thinking about your shit. So you can be talking to them so much more, you know what I'm saying? Rather than thinking about that this is my special type shit. Yeah. You can just, hey, y'all, this is what I'm thinking right now. But you on stage in front of a live crowd, right? Exactly. You can do that. And that's kind of what he did. It's like this like, not existential, but just like this other layer. He's talking to us while he's talking to them on stage, right? Exactly. Which is badass, and I think we should be taking advantage of that.
I love that. That was a great take. I couldn't agree with you more. That's
just the foreplay to actually what the message was, right? Yeah. Beyond all that, we'll talk about artists and these contracts that we're getting into and how shitty that they're in.
See, I'm not a contractual nigga. I mean, I think it goes to show. Everything I try to do it for myself. Like, more so in the hustler aspect. I listen to a lot of Jay-Z. Uh-huh. You know what I mean? A lot of fucking old school 90s hip hop period. It was like, get your own, nigga. These labels will rape you. Like, they keep saying that. But sometimes, it's struggling versus being a millionaire.
Yeah, I mean, it's about...
Like right now, you can sign anything. You can sign your life away and be like, you know what, fuck that, man. Like, I'm rich as hell. Like, I got everything I ever wanted. But now your fucking passion is a job. And I think that's what, like, Chappelle's trying to say. Like, don't let your passion become a job. Like, you literally got into this so that you can do it how you want to do it. But then you're, he said he had a kid on the way. He fucking, he, like, had decisions to make. Like, I ain't got no money, bro. Like, doing a show for free is stupid. So he signed his life away for that shit. But now, as a person that has everything, I know people going to be like, fuck you, Jonathan. But, like, bro, you can't just be like, the fucked up deal that got me rich again is hurting my feelings because you guys please stop watching that shit. You're like, no, nigga, I'm watching that shit. I like you, man. Like, I'm going to still watch your shit,
I mean, I love what you did. Even, what were you about to say?
Watch it on YouTube.
I watch it on, why would I watch it? YouTube ain't paying them either.
YouTube, yeah.
They ain't paying them either.
But what I'm saying is, like,
well, if you buy it on DVD.
Viacom either, though. Nobody's getting paid off that.
Comedy Central is getting paid off of it, and that's the company that he left because they gave him a shitty deal. Like,
even if like a random person puts it up.
I mean, Chappelle's not getting that money.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is nobody's getting that.
He made us have this conversation and have a decision on where we can enjoy this wonderful piece of art.
I'm gonna watch it wherever.
Where can we now? That's blood free. You know what I'm saying? Is there a place that we can watch where there's not blood on my hands? Did he get anything with the DVDs?
The DVDs, I got the two.
But did he get money from that?
I don't know. That's why I'm like.
He put us in this position of like, how can we enjoy it? How can we enjoy music?
I go through my moods when I want to watch the Mad Real World. I'm sorry, bro. Whatever that shit is on, I'm gonna fucking watch.
No, it's real shit. What you're talking about, what you're saying is real. He put us in the predicament, but us enjoying these things that make us feel so good, which is what we create.
Right.
We're artists, so like we can create something that makes people feel so good that they're like, well, how can I get it? Because I do want to see it sometimes, but now it's tainted with blood because of how shitty the contract is.
How it makes him feel.
Not how much it makes him feel.
That's what he said. How it makes him feel bad. That's what he keeps saying. It makes him feel bad that he's not getting paid. But I'm like, I understand you feel bad about it's the very thing that got you rich again, man. Like, that whole story is what, like a phoenix from the fucking ashes. Like, you rose up. Mm-hmm. Like, you died and you burned, and then now you're this fucking great prior-like figure in everybody's life.
True.
Like, nigga, you made it. Like, and you got something that you're not that proud of.
But that's
that
the
you put
power of
out
his
there.
influence, and that's what the thing that
You think
that's,
Richard Pryor like the toy?
right? No,
All
but that's
right,
the
nigga,
power
but
of
it's
his
still
influence.
streaming on
Yeah, but
everything.
we're talking about like influence versus like the effect it had on us in
He's
culture.
getting residuals.
We don't know if he is.
Chappelle is getting residuals. His fandom is still there. He said to the very people, he said, since I work for you guys, essentially as fans.
Right. That's not money though.
Nigga, that is money. The more people that watch the Chappelle show, whatever the fuck it's on, will be turned on to him no matter if he likes it or not. He won with that.
Well,
That's not
okay,
a loss.
so I'm talking about financial money coming into this
Man,
thing.
fuck that money. You don't need that shit.
Okay, so you're talking about how
It's
powerful
the
the influence
principles.
is, and like people enjoy
that.
it.
Dave Chappelle met social media. That's what that is.
It's the principles.
He's a streaming. It's streaming. You ain't getting shit from that now. That's a streaming song. That
So
you
he's
got
like
out there.
crying over
Pennies,
like
bro.
the same thing that we are
not
like
pennies.
we are when we put out music.
I think what he should be caring about more so is getting the name so he can do another one.
Well, we look at
what I was trying to do.
getting the name. Yeah, I mean he could, but I like first off, we're having this conversation now.
Yeah.
Kanye, same thing. Kanye talked about his masters and like trying to own them and shit like that. I mean, this conversation of artists and like them like with streaming and how much this stuff is and like how much our stuff is worth and like what should we be getting from it. I mean, really, you still have the option if you want to drive everybody to your website. Who did it? Who's Louis C.K. does his specials just straight on his website. You have to pay directly to him.
Right.
Bro, you have that as an option. That's something you could do. You have Patreon. You have all these OnlyFans still that pay directly. These hoes got it right.
Man.
You got to pay them directly for pictures, G.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you have it as an option. You don't have to. But what is the thing? To get it to a mass audience, the distribution deals, to make it widely available, mass appeal, are the deals that they sign. They want it on these huge networks like Comedy Central. You want it on Spotify so anybody can actually open up their thing and get it easily. You want to make it easily available to your customer, and that's where you lose a little bit of your soul. And which one are you willing to, what is it?
It's a baby that you had with a baby mama that you don't like. That's what it is.
That is what it is. And she be fucking having a lot of niggas around.
Yeah, she let every nigga watch your kid.
That is what it is. Nigga.
And you're like, bruh.
The kid like,
y'all
Dad,
cared
I didn't
about
know
me,
you
bro."
had so many brothers. How many uncles do I have?
If y'all cared about me,
I
y'all
think he
would
got
really
37 uncles.
stop these niggas from coming in her house and watching her. That's what y'all would do.
But you don't
And then
have
you're
no
like,
control
"Bro,
of that
we can't
now.
control her.
You be like,
But
you met
look
her
at your
as a
child.
hoe.
Your child is dope as hell, man.
Your kid got all the
Your
sauce.
and all the shit. Your
This
child
nigga
is
got
dope.
Jordans and LeBrons.
Yeah, man. Like, fucking let that nigga rock. Like, that's making you more popular, man. Like, it's giving you the opportunity to have another baby.
Actually, yeah, I'm not going to disagree with that. You're true. Well,